Welcome back to Survival, everybody. Episode 41. I can't believe 41 episodes already so far. It's amazing how this playthrough's been going. I also went ahead and cut that grass to start the processing on that silage. So that is ready to go. We do need to top up our sheep with water. And I think while we do that, we'll also go ahead and hit the greenhouses since we're at it. I did mention that we were thinking about this Massey Ferguson on sale. I think we should get it. It'd be nice having a couple nice medium tractors. We could put them off on workers. Let's upgrade the engine all the way. It's going to cost a little bit of money. Interior. Oh, that's right. This one had the separate interior on it. We'll keep that to the cheap one. Anniversary edition. It's an extra 300 bucks. Let's do the anniversary edition. I mean, it's just something a little special. Front mounting should probably be... Like, we'll start with the weights. We'll see how that goes. Might end up changing that around to the 3-point. Alright, there we go. It actually got cheaper because the interior was actually the exclusive. So even better. 93,000. There we go. Had to buy that while we could. I also went ahead and looked at some trucks on the mod hub. And I found a great... Well, some people might not like it because I know the whole Chevy and Ford debacle. But I just went ahead and got one of these 350s. I think it's a great upgrade to what we have for sure. There's a lot of customization options. I'm just kind of like going through some of the front here now. The grill. Oh, that's that other kind of style. That might not be too bad. The Raptor. Yeah, let's do that. We got to remember kind of what we're doing so we could do the bed of the truck as well, which is another thing to remember. Now, here's the actual Raptor. I don't want to go too crazy. Latches. Okay, so I got to remember what we have configured here. So we got the Raptor style. Yeah, I'll try to remember what we got here. There's a lot of customization. Silver, and then I went with the Howie Gray. And then the sticker color was Oxy Black, Onyx Black. Alright, let's buy that. It's actually fairly cheap at $28,200. And now we gotta go customize our combinations. And then we want the normal body. And then can we find the Raptor? There it is. And it needs to be the secondary color, I believe. Main color, silver. And then Howie Gray. Sticker color, Oxney Black. Need the Raptor on the back. Looks like you can't change that. Is that not? I wonder if we should just have the box so we can fit more pallets in there. Let's just go with the standard box. I'm not sure if I got this rim color correct. Let's see what happens. I think it's right. So the rim color... Yeah, I don't know if that's right. It looks different. It's like a darker... And I don't think I can customize it. Let's hear this thing. Wow, she sounds good. I don't know if I can customize it. We'll try. Look at that. Quite the upgrade. We do have to sell our old truck yet. Yeah, we can customize it. All right, so we need that one. 300 bucks. Got to get it done right. Yeah, that looks... Wait a minute. That's not right either. Oh, I went the wrong way. That's the one we need. The glories of over customization. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay, so we got something here. Quite the upgrade. It was definitely within the price range. Again, I don't get into the battle fights between Chevy and Ford and all that. It's a truck, it's a truck. It's an upgrade. Let's just use it. We'll have to come back for that tractor. But we also have to sell our truck, so we'll come back. Take care of that. We'll probably actually take care of the water on our sheep right away with this truck. And go from there. Here's the inside action. Man, that looks good. I was reading some comments about how we should have maybe went to a bigger tractor and got the direct drill for our planter. I did see the comment, but like we already made the decision. This also goes down too, which will help the trailer balance correctly instead of popping up the back. I'm always probably like 2, maybe 3 episodes ahead of you guys. It's just so I can make sure I can keep a consistency when I release. Oh shit! Let's fill these up while we're up here. When I release episodes, I don't want to have, you know, gaps. Try to at least try to keep 2 a week coming out to you guys. Looks like I filled up both that time. That's interesting. Didn't do that before. We'll take it. But yeah, the bigger, like I always said with this playthrough, I kind of wanted to keep the medium tractors. Yeah, it's one more thing to cultivate. I guess there's some bigger tractors that would have been decent, but it would took a while actually probably to be able to afford those. It is what it is. The decision was made, I guess. We just gotta go with what we got. Alright, let's get these guys topped up so they can keep producing. When is our wool going to be delivered? Our wool is in May. We also have soybeans in July. And we are in February. We do have to deliver the honey yet. Get that loaded up. Could probably load that up before we advance to the next month. Take care of that. Then I believe our canola will be ready to go. Oh, this truck is like... whoa, quite the upgrade. I must say so. I'm impressed. We do got to... well, the honey... well, actually, the honey, we're going to use the flat trailer. I guess we could take this on that trailer, right? Shouldn't be any harm with that. We'll have to configure it again, I believe. Yeah, canola's getting real close. Yep, she hooks right up. And because it's tipping forward, we'll just level it out. That's so nice. I was a little iffy when I seen that, but it's like, this is actually a good feature to have. Just shut her down, I guess. Very nice. And we'll make it into a bale trailer. Alright, let's take this pickup truck down. Get this thing sold the 70s style. We got our use out of it. It did us well. But we have upgraded. It's funny, after driving that 350, this truck feels really small. Might be able to actually get some more pallets on that 350 too. Alright, let's see what she's worth. Ooh, quite a bit of money actually. Let's get her all fixed up. Wow. I did not expect that much. We'll take it. Our money is going thin on us now. Here it is, the Massy, the special edition. Get into this thing. Looks pretty good, I must say. I suppose we should, let's get her fixed up right away since we're here. We could do it at our shop too, but We'll get her taken care of. And there we go. It's got 22 hours on it. Like I said, I think it's good that we got another decent sized tractor. So we could put one off on a worker while we do another task. And we have arrived. So I think what we'll do... Let's see, we are going to need that harvester. I'm trying to think, like, we could probably start taking action as we're starting to get towards the end of the series here. Because we're going to need a spot for our tractors, let's be honest. We could put, like it was actually suggested by a viewer, put a couple of these plots down by the house down there. And then we could also probably move our spigot, get rid of this greenhouse. And I was thinking maybe put like a shed in here for the tractors. That's something we could probably try to start working towards. We do want to buy that other land up there as well. How much does that cost? And it'll be, I think, our last piece of land we're going to buy. It's not too bad, actually. 43,000 will... No, excuse me. 50 will get us that. So it's not bad at all. And then we could figure out how we're going to run those fields. They're going to be big, I think. Maybe we should just do one big one. That's not a bad idea either. But I think what we'll do for now is we'll get these pallets loaded. I should probably get this out in the open better. Of honey. There might be one or two that might spawn after we take a nap. And we can deliver them first thing in the morning. I guess whatever doesn't fit on the bed, we probably go 2, maybe 3 high on this trailer. Depending on how much honey we have. But we'll give that a go. And I guess we'll see you in a few minutes. I think what we're going to do is we're going to leave that partial there. I guess I could probably sneak behind and grab that other one. But it doesn't really matter because we're going to have to load it anyway. So let's just go ahead and advance. And then we'll see what we have for tomorrow. And we'll get these sold. Let's go earlier. Alright, how's the honey looking today? Honey, of course, it's going down. We gotta go to the farmer's market. That's interesting. Get a few more to spawn. Looks like we completed that pallet and a little extra there as well. We'll go 3 high, I think, with this one. Make it work. It's insane what this bobcat can hold before it teeters. Unlike our previous one. I must say though, honey's a pretty good passive business now that we kind of got it worked out. Imagine adding more to it, although I don't think we will. I just really want to, like you said, do a little things here and there. It doesn't need to get crazy. Is this light enough to pick up a hand? I'm kind of curious. It is. Look at that. Super strength is not on. So we might as well take advantage of that. Alright. We are set, it looks like. And we'll head down. Get these sold. And we'll get our cash. The load is a little tippy, but we're managing. We just gotta slow down. Ooh, it's gonna be a little tricky to get in here. We should have just kept this on the tractor, I suppose. I think next time we'll remember to do that. I was just eager to get some more use out of the brand new truck. And then we'll swing around. There we go. 19,000 there. Another 12 there. Excellent. Alright, let's get this configured up to a grain trailer. We're gonna need it for the canola. Is that canola looks like it's ready. Yes, indeedy, it is. We'll probably use the new tractor because I'm eager to use that. We'll take the truck down to our house. It's quite the upgrade. But it was time. I've never even looked to see, hey, can we get in our driveway? It's plenty skinny enough to get in there. We could probably bring that cube trailer down. And that's another good reason to have the cabbage down here, because then we can... Ooh, the mirrors are quite wide. We could put our trailer down here and have the cabbage right in our yard. That's probably what we'll end up doing. There we go. New Massy. I think what we'll do right away is I have scheduled to plant wheat right away. So once we get it picked, I'll go ahead and start planting some wheat. Actually, can our tractor support that? That's another good question. 210. And the seeder is 220. That's right. This was the 10 horsepower we were talking about, that it may not be able to handle that. But this will be, I guess, we'll see what happens and if it can handle it or not. There's usually a little bit of wiggle room for the machines. Not much room here either. Right. So I'll get to cracking, and we'll see you in a few minutes. Well, it looks like this tractor is heading the seeder no problem. Remember, the horsepower requirements on this were, well, about 10 over what we needed. I should say the tractor was 10 shy of what was required of this seeder. But it is handling it no problem. That worked out smashingly good. We are going to have to weed this. Fertilization looks tremendous on it. So that's good. I think that was the only questionable horsepower that was, you know, to be able to interchange both of these tractors on different tasks. But that clearly works, so we can use that for anything, I guess. Only thing we won't be able to do is the plow. But we'll use that once when we plow the new field. Maybe that probably should be our goal, I think, when we buy that other land. Just make one gigantic field. Just like crazy, kind of like a, you know, series finale, if you will. We'll probably do a few episodes after we get it planted, of course, but that is good. We're good to go. So what I think we're going to do is advance, and then we'll probably go ahead and grab the weeder. And I think we'll tackle that field. We do have to get a corn header purchased yet. The corn header will work on our sunflowers and the corn, of course. But I'm trying to think, our silo here, we're kind of outgrowing it. It's already 90% full. We got the barley for the chickens, of course, and then there's canola and soybeans in there. We ain't really going to fit much anything else. So I'm trying to think of how we're going to do like a silo in the future. And we do have this little corner here. I think it would be good to put a silo down here. Let's just take a quick glance. We're not going to do anything too crazy yet. Just taking a look at what we have. If we do get these other ones, they require a conveyor. Probably be nice not to have one with a conveyor requirement. We could get another Michael bin. Yeah, because this is the current one we have. 20,000. We could go up to, well, 22 really isn't that much more. I almost think we should maybe make the silo we currently have, just have that for barley for chickens. Since it's right up by them, it only makes sense. And then we could probably shoot towards, you know, having something like this down here. This almost doesn't feel like it's in place very well, does it? I could go on Mod Hub and see if there's something a little more appropriate. Unless we want to get a conveyor belt, we could do that too. It's realistic, I guess, to have the conveyor belt. We just have to move it back and forth on load. And then we could put something like this down here. This is only 24 grand, I guess. And you just got to buy the conveyor belt with it. Or one of these. 1876. I mean, these would work. 18. We might do that. And then the conveyor is how much? Let's just see what its currently going rate is. That's actually probably better size. You pay more for less. It's really weird. Maybe that's something we'll keep an eye on, the sales. Like I said, the corn header is #1 right now. We may just save the corn cutting and the sunflowers for the next episode. Because like I said, we got to kind of figure out where we're going to go with it. I mean, we do have that big bin trailer there. I guess we could just keep them in the trailer. That'll prevent us from selling our silage. Alright, how's stuff growing? Corn's coming up very nicely. It's looking good. How's our sunflowers doing? They're coming up nicely as well. Excellent. See, the sheep are starting to get low. They could maybe go one more day yet. Looks like we got quite a bit of weeds up here. Almost look like it's completely covered. Well, yeah, it kind of is. That's a lot of weeds. I think what we'll do is we'll tackle those. And then we'll... Almost seems like that's got a hard startup, does it not? I know she's old. Well, I got a few miles on her, or hours, but... I think that's overdoing it. Our grass is probably going to be ready to cut here again soon too. Get these weeds taken care of. And then I think we'll advance to May. And then we'll take care of our sheep and our chickens. And then probably hit July before we close out the episode here. And we'll sell our soybeans. I gotta say, I think I like the Massey Ferguson a lot better than the Landini. It just seems more, like, realistic? I don't know. I suppose the Landini's fine inside too, of what it actually looks like, but it just seems like this Massey Ferguson has a nice... I don't know. It's hard to explain what I'm getting at here, but I think I do like the Massey better. Okay. That is done. So I think what we'll do is we'll advance and then we'll take care of our chickens and our sheep. And like I said, I think we'll deliver the soybeans. Just getting these soybeans delivered will also give us some more space in our silo so we can maybe put some corn or something in there. Kind of wonder how big that yield's going to be too, is something to pay attention to. Yeah, they're in desperate need. The sheep even more so. Grab the skid steer. We do have the bucket over there. I guess we're done with the fork here for a while. Our next silo, we will make sure we get the appropriate size, and that's the last silo we'll obviously use on the series. Yeah, I think it would be interesting to do like one gigantic field. Seems like a good thing to do, but I want to see kind of what that land looks like before we make any executive decisions like that. Alright, now we just got to get our sheep taken care of. Oh, I just remembered, I overlooked it. Our wool is actually due this month. That's crazy, I didn't even see that. I was so focused on the soybeans. Well, I guess that's what we'll have to end up doing here then. And we'll save the soybeans for the next episode. So we are going to need the forks. A lot of things to look at when you start advancing in a series. It's like, wow. It's almost hard to keep track of sometimes. Here you go, sheep. I know you're starving. Coming to the rescue. I think they take just 2 scoops. That should be really close. Yes, indeedy. Yeah, so the wool, let's see, we got... I could probably actually just go in the bed of the truck, I think. No need to use a trailer. The first time trying to load a pallet on our brand new truck. Our Raptor. Might as well put this scoot back where it belongs. It's almost like... almost too big to get in here. I wish it was just a little bit wider for this. It's really tight, but it does fit. It also looks like our grass is ready to go. I'll do that again off camera once again. It's kind of a tedious job. So I don't know if we should double stack these. Let's go grab the truck and we'll see how appropriate that'll be. Could probably get 3 pallets on there, to be honest. That's a nice deep truck, hence why we didn't go for the crew cab. Can fit a lot more in there. Where's that going to deliver, by the way? Transportation company in Heights. So we're going to have 2. Well, I guess we'll have to just borrow the front loader, but it'll be a different location in the warehouse. I was trying to think how we're going to get it off the bed of the truck, but that wheel loader should easily reach to the front of the box trailer here. So I think what we will do is double stack just to save us the hassle. Try to give myself enough room to swing here. It might actually get a little tippy-tippy. That's another issue here. Let's give it a shot. When we take it off the truck, I think we're going to have to do it one by one, unfortunately. Because even with the wheel loader, it's going to... Those fit in there very nicely. The wheel hubs there, if you will, didn't cause an issue, which is great, because that was always a problem with our previous truck. There's all kinds of clearance there. All right. That is looking good. I'm sure it's a little top heavy, so we got to be careful here. All right. Take her nice and easy. Let's go to the right. I think we'll just cut through this way. Take the shortcut. Get the glance at our field here too. I never did sell those cones. Could probably go ahead and do that too soon. Alright, we have arrived. I will say I'm actually quite impressed with the stability of this truck. I mean, I wasn't going like a madman or anything by any means, but it was actually pretty good. Alright, let's check out and see where these are going to go. Looks like the wool is right here. I have the icons off, but we can just assume... I should probably bring the truck over here. That it's right here, obviously. Because you get paid extra to put them up in the air where they belong. And it's a big difference. It's like almost double. Yeah, I think we'll go like that. And then we'll just borrow the front loader. They won't mind since it's already down here. If we do need some extra cash to be able to get our silo and get that field purchased and all this other stuff, I always did say that would be nice to take an episode, or that probably wouldn't take us the whole episode. Yeah, it'd take quite a bit of the episode, let's be honest. Go around the map and pick up some of that junk and just see what we could get for it, just for interest. Because I gotta say, I'm curious what we could make just by doing a little garbage picking. That wouldn't be bad to do that, I don't think. Oh, look at that. So 17 for that quarter pallet. We'll try to get both if we can. But it might be a little tricky, especially with this loader. It's worth the attempt, I think. Just gonna take her nice and easy. I was gonna back in, but I can't do that. Oh. Steady as she goes. I think if we just get her somewhat close, she'll suck them right up. There we go. Another 8,745. So I guess we paid off our sheep, from what I can tell. They weren't that expensive. It definitely wasn't raking in the dough, though, that's for sure. Check the sales real quick, nothing of use. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do is I'll take this stuff back, get everything back where it belongs. I do got to get a thumbnail yet for this episode, so I think I'm going to line the truck and the Massey Ferguson up. And then, I guess we'll see in the next episode, we'll get the soybeans and probably get our corn header and start tackling those new fields. Oh, we'll have to clear a spot for it too. So that'll be quite interesting on how things shape. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you on the next episode.